Hello and welcome back to excuse me. Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Shipyard Challenge. So today's idea is by Jamie Briggins 7999. It says that even though he's not a subscriber, you can just subscribe if you want to. Can you make a stealth battleship and have them battle it out? So we're gonna try and build a stealth battleship. Let's do this in 1914, pre-radar, and try to design a battleship that can outspot the enemy battleship without being spotted in return. So I set the time of day to night. We're just gonna use the biggest one. Let's see. 6900 is the best tower for that one. Same for this hull. Okay, so I think this is the one I want to go for. And the two stats here that I want to keep an eye on is detectability and spotting range. So detectability goes up when I make the ship bigger. Naturally, if, let's see, minus 5% draft, 8129. It makes a little bit of a difference. That is very tiny though. Not sure if that's gonna work out. And then minus 5 draft. Resistance is low. That's fine. Bulkheads makes no difference for detectability. Okay, let's see. Big tower up here. That also makes the detectability go up. Target signature plus 12, plus 15 for this one. So we're at 9,386 for detectability and 14,000 spotting range. This does not add anything to that, I think. No. Now, funnels. They do add quite a bit to target signature. Can't even use that big one. So what is the smallest funnel we can get away with? 5.8 target signature, 5.7. That is not enough funnel capacity though. I think that's the best bet. And we can do 22 knots. Can we do 23? Yes. Alright. Now, I normally like having two funnels. But if I add another one here, that does add almost 1,000 meters to the detectability. Yeah, no, funnel capacity for the smaller ones, just not good enough. So, not gonna bother with that. You can go with oil 1 though, instead of semi-oil. Tall funnel 1. Advanced funnel large. It fits up here. That adds a bunch of 4-way to offset. Nah, that looks goofy. Let's go with this one. Alright. Alright. Now for guns. And this is going to add... Let's see, 4... 3.5. That should be good enough. So, we're going to go with Mark 3 13-inch guns. Gonna make them 13.5s, I think. Just because, well, it is a British ship. Detectability is still less than my spotting range, which is good. Add that for resistance, which is still not very good, but maybe once the Citadel is added. No, that's still not very good. Let's go with increased AP. Not sure if I'm gonna go with any secondaries here. Actually, let's go with increased ammo. What kind of gun range are we looking at? 20 kilometers. Any target signature modifier here? No. And not for that either. Let's see, if I make these 13.5s, did not add anything to the detectability. If I make these 45 calibers in length, nope, still 11,752. Okay, armor time. Now, I wonder, just to kind of play into the stealth aspects of this challenge, maybe just give myself very minimal armor, so that I have no choice but to play around the stealth part. Yes, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just a tiny little sliver of armor is enough. If I make this 26,000 tons, does that shrink the hull down? No, it doesn't. Not like big impact on the on the detectability by shrinking down the ship a few thousand tons. There we go. No, I think 25,000 tons is decent enough. 4-weight offset, yes. I could probably fit another turret in here. Actually, but what will that do to my detectability? $12,128. It doesn't add that many 100 meters to the range. It kind of improves the 4-weight thing. So not too bad, not too bad. Let's go -6 here to kind of compensate for that. -7. I could also make it narrower. A little bit sleeker. There we go. Now, that doesn't mean I will automatically be detected at this range, because it also depends on the spotting range of the enemy ship. And likewise, that does not mean I will automatically detect the enemy ship at this range, 14,000 meters, because it depends on the spotting range of the enemy ship, and also the weather, which I've set to be well, clear weather, just because cloudy weather looks terrible, especially on video, and yeah, but it's night. So, how stealthy will this really be? I've done stealthy before with some kind of success. In one of the earliest challenges in Shipyard Champions, Brosili had made a huge German battleship for us to fight, and I did it. I tried to do it using some British battlecruisers, and I was able to outspot that big battleship, even though it had better radar than me. I had radar 3, I had radar 2, because my ship was from 1930 and it was from 1940. But it just had such a huge target signature compared to my ship, so I was able to outspot it and fire at it without taking a return fire. It was a stormy night, though. Well, I was able to do that until I wasn't, and then my ship sank. But it was a pretty fun fight. Anyway, can I speed this up now? Yeah, I can do that quite easily. Toll funnel 1. But if I go with induced, yeah, that's not too bad. That's more smoke interference, though, and more engine vibrations. So I'm gonna stick to natural just for that. And maybe add a little bit more speed. I can make this quite fast for a battleship, which is certainly going to help in trying to maintain that distance that I hope I have I hope I'll be able to find like a sweet spot where I can spot the enemy ship and it cannot spot me. So let's try that. Let's see how it goes. Okay. The AI has made a ship. And it has been spotted to the north. It will probably spot me when I fire, though. Last time I tried to play around stealth. Stealth as in the concept, not the YouTuber. That was before they added the game mechanic of ships being automatically spotted if they fire. Or at least more easily spotted. Let's see, I set the starting range to 25,000. That might mean I have to close in quite a bit to actually spot them. No radar or RDF, so I'm just going by the smoke reports. There we go. And I have spotted the enemy battleship at a range of 11.2 kilometers. Let's see, what is your top speed? 21 knots. You got some armor. And comparable guns. Actually. And it's coming right for me. That's a very Helgoland looking ship. Yeah. It is for certain gonna be more tanky than my own ship. But that is kind of the intention here. I've not been spotted. Even after firing. It's got torpedoes. There you go, I'm being spotted. Let's increase speed. And turn away a bit. Lost sight of me. Good. So, around 9 kilometers. Is the range at which I want to stay. Maybe 10. Yeah, it's just spotting me when I fire. It can't actually keep me in sight. Let's try with AP. Slow down now. Or we're gonna lose sight of it. There we go. Lost sight of it. Yeah, I think it only spotted me because I was firing. Not because it actually had the spotting range to do so. let it get in a little bit closer. There she is. At a little over 11 kilometers. .6 now. Ricocheting. And maybe something like that for the thumbnail. Okay, it is spotting me now. It's not hitting though, because it can't actually keep me spotted long enough to complete the aiming cycle. It keeps losing sight of me. Flash fire. Nice. And I think that is pretty much game over for the Jaeger. One of the wing turrets going up. And is the flash fire spreading? I think it is. I think it was. So now we can comfortably slow down and not have to worry about range. Or not have to worry about staying out of their spotting range because, well, they can't really retaliate. Only got an 11.4 inch turret somewhere. Actually, two of them. Okay, only the wing turrets were 13 inch. The centerline turrets were 11 inch. Typical AI shenanigans. Yeah, Cordite 2 and Dunite. That's a risky combination. And their main tower is out. Yeah, even their operational turrets are not firing, so they are not spotting me. Alright. Good. Let's see. Let's try that again, but in the morning. Yes. Because that way visibility will gradually improve as the fight goes on. Let's see, to make things a little more interesting, let's increase that flash fire chance. That way I really have to worry about not taking any hits. Let's also decrease armor on the turrets. making this a proper glass cannon of a battleship. Alright, let's see what the AI cooked up this time. A big one. A proper big battleship. Once again spotted to the north. And I am spotting the Ostfriesland first. Okay, this time they've got that other main tower that actually has pretty decent spotting range. But they also have a much bigger ship. With probably pretty high target signature. Not amazing range though, 20 kilometers on their 14.7s Mark 1. A bunch of 4-inch casemates. Not amazing armor, but more than me. Yeah. So we are spotting them already at 25.6 kilometers. That's still in range though. But in this case, I can actually get closer because, well, they don't have the range to hit me. I think 22, 23 kilometers would be a safe range to engage from. There we go. They spotted me at 24 kilometers. Not that it really matters, because they don't have the range to hit me at that range anyway. My guns are not really doing much to them at this range either. What kind of deck armor did you have? 1.6 main deck. I can penetrate that. But I'm mostly just ricocheting. Okay, time to speed up. They're actually firing back. Not hitting much though with their Mark 1 guns, but damage AP 1135. Yeah, they're gonna hurt pretty bad if they hit. We got one partial pen. We're opening the distance again. Might actually want to switch to HE here. If I can knock out their tower, that would be very nice. Because then I might actually be able to get closer without being spotted. Close enough for my AP to start being effective. But I'm not really hitting much. Yeah, my HE shells are being blocked. I think maybe going for not capitalistic HE would have been perhaps a better idea. But being able to potentially score, let's see here. What kind of armor qualities are we looking at? 120. Okay, we're not that far off. What do they actually have? 120. Yeah, potentially we could be getting some main deck penetrations with HE. But kind of unlikely. Back to AP, because I got quite a lot of it. It's just not doing much. Would be interesting to fight this ship at night. If I redo the fight now and start at nighttime, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna get the same enemy ship. We're gonna have to speed up a bit. Because at nighttime, I'm pretty sure I could get to, well, a much closer range before being spotted, while also outspotting the enemy ship. But the exciting part then would be that, there we go, I actually damaged their main tower. If I can knock it out, I should be able to get closer unspotted. But yeah, at night, I think I would still have to close to within, inside their main gun range to spot them, even if it's a pretty big ship. So the exciting part then is that if I accidentally get too close and get spotted, I'm gonna be well within their range. Okay, back to HE. Could probably risk getting closer anyway, seeing as they are only Mark 1 guns. And while they do hurt, their rate of fire is kind of... it's not that bad. It's about twice what my reload is. Broadside to broadside. There we go. This is the range at which my guns are starting to hurt, but so are theirs. There we go. Okay. They got the first flash fire. And their main guns are now very low on ammo. Yeah, they are pretty much done. So, okay, second fight. The stealth thing didn't really come into play, but still got it done. With the HMS Glass Cannon. Just a couple more salvos now, and yeah, she's already sinking. And there she goes. Alright. So, yeah, stealth aspect didn't really come into play in the second battle, but it kind of worked out in the first one. Just gonna have to stay at the range where you can spot the enemy ship without it being able to spot you. That's the simply put how it works. Hope you found this enjoyable and maybe informational. And I will see you next time. Goodbye and take care.